any type of things like traffic, police activity. All of a sudden, the strip shuts down. All these things do happen. Alright guys, so here we go, Canada. Let's get your cameras ready and we're going to take some good pictures. Alright guys, so here we go. We're going to be at Hard Rock International. Alright, so on your right side, there's a beautiful picture right now, beautiful stop out.
Richard, moet aan je denken aan de tijd van in Las Vegas met de keeper, dat was leuk. We komen gauw even een keertje bami eten bij je.
Nee, wij gaan bami maken.
Wij gaan bami maken.
Uit Vegas.
En we houden van je.
Here we go. Welcome aboard. Put your ticket away before it blows away. Alright guys, so here we go. My name is Big Bus Bruce, guys. Let's see my take a picture of the ticket. Okay, she lives very sexy. That's nice. Okay, very nice. Okay. Here in my hand. Ticket in my hand. Let's go. Okay, not sure that must be from Canada, and that there's no jacket on. Alright, okay, we'll see how you do it. Okay, alright guys, welcome aboard. Canada, welcome back. Netherlands, welcome back. Everybody else, welcome back. Lady, hair flying all over the place, welcome back. Look at that hair flying. There's serious hair over there. Okay, now, let's rock and roll, guys. My name is Bruce. Here's the deal. The deal is, guys, you're on the 12 o'clock bus right now. It will be a fun little trip, guys. So far, no traffic on this trip, guys, which is beneficial to you. We'll see what happens, okay? That can all change at times. If anybody does get cold, because I know I have some people with shorts and short sleeves, if you want to go downstairs, just say Bruce. I'll call or I go downstairs. Just don't do it when the bus is moving, that's all I ask, okay? That's a simple request, guys. I just don't want to get hurt going up and down the stairs. Alright, now, celebrating her birthdays, because I forgot to say on the last tour. My wonderful, beautiful driver, the queen of queens, the queenie of me, my queen, Alvina. Okay, so I don't get yelled at again. I would say happy birthday, Alvina. Alright, Alvina, you happy with me yet? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Okay. I'm sure she'll find another thing to get mad at me for. Okay, the guy's holding everything up over there on the rail like that, he's posing. Every way the guy posing. Look at that, you guys, he's just posing. Okay, like that, he's posing. Okay, so here we go. Now, let's do some touring. So, the deal is, guys, our trip could be about an hour and a half to an hour 45 to 2 hours. So far, everything's been going status very nicely with no construction, no drama, no police activity on our first tour, so that's good. Now, Kentucky's really happy because they're looking at Garth Brooks, who just announced his residency over at Miranda. But Garth just not announced his residency, so don't get too excited about that. Those tickets are already sold out. Okay, the tickets sold out in less than 45 seconds. So the deal is, guys, Atlanta Hollywood, guys, on the right side. If you choose to go in there, a lot of things you should know. Inside there, it's a very mid-line type of casino, guys. You have fast food, you have nice restaurants, you have a 1.5 mile mall, but you have everything anybody could ever need inside a casino. So it's you all for one or one for all. Like Kentucky looks like she was her first time over here. She's like, I don't know. What she was saying. Okay. But they said, there you go. So it's magic. Okay, give me a check. Okay. No, you can talk. I want you to show me. Oh yeah. Okay. Now the deal is, when it comes to Planet Hollywood, guys, if it was raining or snowing for the whole entire day, that's your ideal casino, because you can just spend a lot of money there, or you don't have to spend any money, or you can just, it's very, you have great shows like she was saying, Miranda Lambert hanging there. You also have John Legend there, but you also have shows like Vegas the Show. They're very simple $30 shows. Now, on your right, on your right is the Paris Casino. Now, what I like about Paris, guys, is simple. Paris looks like Paris on the inside. A lot of the casinos that are theme-oriented drifted away from looking like a theme and became very corporate. Now, Paris went back to its own nature right after COVID, spent $100 million to renovate, got rid of their buffet and a couple of other restaurants. Now they have more cobblestone, more of a French look and feel to it. That is a big thing, guys, because now their foot traffic is going in there, a lot more in there than it has in the past. And that ignited the Excalibur. New York to do the same. Now, Bally's on the right, guys. This is an important feature, guys, in Vegas right now. Bally's, all right? Bally's, my friends, is going to become the Horseshoe Casino at the beginning of next year. Now, what is Bally's going to become? Bally's going to become Tropicana. Tropicana, unfortunately, is leaving Las Vegas forever. So we'll talk about that towards the end of this tour. But what you need to know is that Horseshoe's from Greece, Maryland right now. It's also the original down casino of Vegas. Bally's itself, guys, on the right side, also has a great show that I personally like, that I talk about all the time, called Extravaganza. That's a great, wonderful variety show that is very, very cheap and useful. Now, above us, that is the monorail. So, we love the monorail for a couple of reasons, guys. One, we will utilize the way you should. Here's what I want to inform you. Where the monorail, just like where the monorail starts at MGM, it's closer to get the monorail than it is to get an Uber as well. It costs the same amount for the entire day that it costs for one Uber ride. So, but the problem is, there is a problem. It only stops at Paris, down in Bally's area, Flamingo, Harris, Convention Center, Westgate, Sahara. But utilize it, guys. For $13 a day, guys, it's a very nice value. And it goes from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. And it saves you a bit of money, guys, when it comes to Ubers, guys, because the one thing about Ubers, guys, you're going place to place on Uber, and that money's going to catch up to you like $300, $400 when you can spend $13 a day. So, like our stop right there, where they're stopping right now, that's the Flamingo stop right there. The Uber stop is over on High Road. So you really, you're not missing out on much. Does that make sense, my friends? Now, a couple things I want you guys to know. Again, on the right side, before anybody asks about that ball is going to be open September 29th, 2023. They're going to finish it off. It's going to be called the MSG Sphere. It's going to look like Planet Earth on the outside, and it's going to have a satellite dish where if you see a hurricane in Florida and you don't like Florida, you're going to go, hey, okay, like stuff like that. But the deal is, the inside is going to be like Epcot Center, so if U2, who's the opening band, is going to have a residency there September 29th, and they sing about it, and a thing called Lemons, man, so you're going to get a smell of lemons. You just don't want anybody to sing about poop, because then it's just, the walls are going to start to smell like poop. Okay, this is how we work on our bus, guys. This stop is for the High Roller, and for the Lincoln Promenade. Your stops will be for the Link, the Link Promenade, Caesar, Bellagio, Paris, Valley, Harris, and anything around here, my friends. Ellis Island. Batistas, if you want to go out for dinner there 5 hours early. Yes. This is your stuff. Alright guys, High Roller opens up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Piece of strength. Alright my friends, is anybody leaving me here? Well, the hole in the wall. The hole in the wall restaurants is about $30 to $35. What, have you ever been there or no? No. Alright, so do you want me to tell you what happens in there or not? Okay. So when they serve you a really awesome meals, guys, all the red or white wine you can drink. Okay. Problem is tomorrow, you're not gonna like the red or white wine. Does that make sense? Okay. But it'll get you blasted. It'll blast you against the wall. My favorite part, and I hope he's here for you guys tonight, is the entertainment guy. He's been around forever. He should be in his late 80s right now. His name is Artie, the accordion guy. He has an accordion that's about 4 foot tall, and he's about 4'8". So he'll come up to your table, and all you're gonna see is his head. So it's gonna be like the guy with only a head and no body, because the accordion takes up his whole entire body. It's fun. It's great. The bread's really good. It's fun. You know what I mean? Batista's a cool little Italian restaurant here. You're gonna enjoy it. It's your first time. You're gonna love it. And everybody that's here, guys, in general, it's a good little spot. It's a fun little spot. So I'm telling you, I'm starting to like Batista's more than my regular Italian restaurant that I go to, like a real Italian restaurant, like Mary Bank and Italian real, not the Italian. Because I'm like, they keep changing. They've always been very consistent with their food. My restaurant. I don't send people constantly anymore. That's it. Okay. Okay, guys, so we're about to go to the meat and potato section of our tour, which means you're going to see a lot of things to your left and to your right, so just get your cameras ready to go. No, that's just right. Hey, you're the yelling at us. Where are you coming? Okay. Now, moving forward, guys, we're going to go see our smallest casino here on the Strip. Our smallest casino, guys, is in Cromwell. 188 rooms is in Cromwell, but it's home to the #1 nightclub called Dre's Nightclub. A gentleman named called Dre is 77 years old. He invented nightclubs here in Las Vegas. He goes by his own rules. So he made rules for his club and for everybody else's nightclub. So he's open from 10 to 4 to 2 p.m. the next day, where all the nightclubs are 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So he runs the show here, guys. He's been doing it for a while. He's been every major superstar before up on the rooftop yet. Hey guys, let's play the tourist game. Pictures all over the place, guys. Here we go. Oregon, let's roll. Flamingo, guys, downstairs. Cameras, 45-degree angle. Flamingo. The light there's been there forever, guys. 50 years. But the Flamingo was not your first casino on the Strip, guys. So you guys know that, okay, my friends? No, we're going to learn about who was the original one. Ray Newton is your headliner right now. Left side, Caesars, 4,896 rooms. Like I said before, Garth announced his residency this morning. I knew about it last week. And then Miguel Edwards her show on Friday. That's a whole other story. So supposedly she's in town already, which is great. So we know she's here. But on your right side, there's Harris over here on your right, guys. Home with Donnie Osmond. Also, when it comes to betting, guys, Harris is somewhat of a good place to go betting. A lot of people win some good money at the Harris. On your left side is the Mirage. Here's your deal. December 19th, 2022. The Mirage will change names. After 35 years, it will go as the Hard Rock. Well, they put a sign up there. No, but will they take you the paperwork? Yes, so it becomes the Hard Rock International Hotel. They are going to make a lot of switches at the Mirage. Where you see the rock formation. That's where the volcano goes off. The volcano, my friends, is going off at 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 o'clock tonight. Highly recommend you go to the volcano. Check it out, my friends. But no, my friends, that the volcano leaves Las Vegas probably by the end of 2023. We'll start building the brand new Hard Rock Hotel guitar, which will be right in the front of where the Rock is. Okay, right where the Rock is, they'll be having a hotel. So that's part of the excitement, guys. So Mirage gives a lot of great years. We had Sequel and Roy there, but now it's time to move to the future, and Hard Rock is a good one because the Hard Rock, when it was here in Vegas before, kept the prices really, really low and really nice for people visiting Vegas. Great time. I'm doing the nice off the right. Our gondola boats. Here's the deal. $40 for the ride. 25 for pictures is a 14-minute ride. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it a ripoff? Yes. But it's still worth it, guys, because you're not going back to Kentucky. We're riding a gondola boat. Does that make sense, guys? Yes, to know that, my friends. It's something nice to have to remember Vegas, okay? Again, you put your arm around your girl immediately. Don't wait. $13.55. Bellagio, Venetian. Is anybody staying there? That's why you guys should. The rooms are about the size of Dooley's buses lengthwise on top. Now, a lot of you guys are saying, well, Bruce, the rooms are expensive at the Las Venetian. If you're from the United States, Canada, Australia, or London, well, you need to know is simple. If you're a member of Costco, you get a 30 to 40% discount because the sister properties and all the product inside there is from Costco. Basically, like all the products you see outside Costco, most of that's something they use outside of the region. You're right. About the perfect casino. The Encore in the Wind. That, my friends, is where, if you want to go there, you would go to production. If you look on the right side, look at the grass, look at the trees. They're all perfect. Because they're all artificial. Okay. Now, the other thing, guys, is simple. You went to the Encore. Super expensive. How do we stay there? It'll be other people's money. You invite Uncle Rank and Aunt Sue to come out. Tell them to stand to win in the Encore. That's what you do, guys. And then they invite you. It's fun. They invite you for dinner over at the hotel. But it's the deal, guys. If you go to win an Encore, you know it's the most perfect casino to spend money at. They're going to treat you with the best customer service ever. And I mean ever. That's right, real quick. The room by resort, that's guys. That is also really, really pretty on the inside. Slate Neon, Carrie Underwood, and Luke Bryan are your headliners. All you guys are convention center 7.2 acres of conventions. And then on your left, guys, it's time for the good, bad, and ugly part of the trip. And that's Circus Circus. What do you want to know? The good, bad, or the ugly? All of it. Oh, yeah. The good. If you have a kiddo, there's 5-acre amusement park. The bad. It was established in 1968. The ugly. The carpet inside was also established. in 1968. It's true, and it's true. Right side is your light blue. Your Mountain Dew window on your right side goes like this. It'll be up to 20,025 room. Excuse me, I said 5,000. Let's jack that up a bit. They're the second largest casino, guys, for the Miami-based company. They gave up on this, the Vegas stuff. They're going back really strong. Let's talk about the league now. It's 1 block over. 1 block over, my friends, is the Westgate, formerly known as the International Hotel and the Las Vegas Hilton. If you look at the letter E, you can see on top, there is a castle and a bungalow. That is where Elvis would live. Elvis also used the helicopter port on the left side of it. He would use that, my friends, to fly to Kentucky. Just kidding. He would fly to Colorado and get a peanut butter and banana sandwich with marshmallow on it. Now, on your right is the Sahara. Now, the Sahara, guys, goes like this. Later on my tour, I'm going to give you a complete history of the mob and what they owned and who played there and who currently plays there. Example, Sammy Davis Jr. was your headliner at the Sahara, built in 1952. Currently, Magic Mike plays there, and nobody's named Mike in the damn show. Thanks, so keep that in mind. Right on the right side, the letter C. There's a place called Cookies. They don't sell cookies in there. Let me understand that. Okay. And there's no key girls in there. If they are, they're high. Okay. Off to the left side. Looks like our lady in front. Let's jump off the top of the building on the Stratosphere Tower. Now, off the Strat Tower. You can jump off at 858 feet up in the sky. Why do people do that? I don't know. Now, she gonna do it? Do it. Okay. Now, it's $140 to do it, something for your second jump. Lucky you. Now, there's 3 other rides on top of there. The 3 other rides are the more annoying rides. Above us would be the Insanity, where it's like an octopus arm twist throwing you around at about 45 miles per hour, and you look down, you see your feet in the ground. No bueno. Now, the other one, guys, is the big shot that goes up and down the antenna at 50 miles per hour about 7 times in a row, non-stop. So if you have lunch, it's done. Okay. And the one that is the most annoying is called the X-Ray. Ready for the X-Ray? It's the perfect ex-wife, ex-husband ride. Because it goes over the edge like a roller coaster, then it goes up like a backbreaker, right? Like a backbreaker in wrestling, and then it makes you a human windshield wiper. It goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Guys, who in their right mind wants to be a windshield wiper? Your husband. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to ask why he wants to be a human windshield wiper. But the nice thing, guys, the nicest thing about the Strat guys is the rooftop bar between 3 and 7, Canada. You have happy hour. 3 and 7, you have happy hour, my friends. About to annihilate you. They don't mess around. They make your eyebrows go way above your head. So keep that in mind. And Top of the World Restaurant, and thank guys, if you want to thank your wife, or friend, whoever's here with you. Top of the World Restaurant, $140 per person. Magnificent, food's great. My friends are chef Rick. Just really, really good stuff. On the right side, this is the last time I was talking about cannabis. On the right, take a look at your right. There's a QR code, the drive-through. Where guys, you order, right guys, you order a fry and a joint to go. So all you need is this. Everything you might need for your needs, okay? Arts and Antique District. Oregon, you're pretty smart. You went to the University of Oregon. I know, but close enough. in the Arts and Antique District. We're the Arts and Antique District. What do you think is not inside the Arts and Antique District? I just said the two words. Very good. People where I don't know where you guys are from. Ireland. She went to the University of Ireland. There is no arts and antiques in the Arts and Antique District. Welcome aboard. That's art itself. You'll see arts on the wall, guys. You'll see antique stores, don't get me wrong. But what you see, guys, is a street under development. There will be a lot of places in town. You'll see some art stores, you'll see some antique stores, guys. Overall, what's going to happen here is once these leases are up in some of these places, if we take it over, it's going to look more like what you see on the right side. That's the first development. Right here. We're going to be able to go down from Stratford Tower to Fremont Street and have a drink at every bar until you get to Fremont Street, and then you got to be circle. Now this is our stop right here for the Arts and Antique District, guys. Is anybody leaving me here? Does anybody want to leave me here? Now right here, guys, everybody turn around and see this pink shuttle, this pink ball. This is for the downtown loop. Now with the downtown loop, guys, over here on your right, we're good up here, Alvina. With the downtown loop, guys, what you need to know, that'll take you to Pawn Stars, right in front of it. That'll take you to the outlets. They're taking to 9 different locations in the downtown area. It's gratis, it's free. If you want to go to those areas, guys. So know that it's there. There's one right by our stop, by the Fly Museum. Now one of our key places is on your left. Johnny Taco's boxing gym. Why is this important? She's taking a picture of her. It's very important, guys. I'm going to go over a history of Vegas, guys. So, 1968, this was the key instinct for success. It's where Muhammad Ali would train. There was no Mayweather gym, there was no UFC here, guys, there's no MMA. It's a boxing gym. So you need to visit it? No, it's a boxing gym. Unless you like as well as a boxing gym. You go, okay. But the deal is this. So the deal is this, my friends. In 68, Jay Sarno built two things. Caesar's Palace, Circus. Mob was pushed out in 66 and 67. Sarno knew the Mormons liked him, and they gave him the land to build those casinos. Ali was right. Bob Arum got to put it on closed circuit TV, cable TV, and that's what's brought in tourism. So boxing, Caesars, and Circus brought tourism to Vegas. And that's what it wasn't the mob. And the mob brought people to Vegas because everybody had to be invited to Vegas because they were dealing with cash money. So that was the craziness of Vegas. Now they're trying to sneak it in there, so it's I don't know what's going on in the world right now. There's like very nice shenanigans. No addresses. Some sort of shenanigans. Exactly. Just go in the door. I've got a couple more questions. Morgan, ready? What does the word Las Vegas mean? No idea is not the right answer. Ireland, you're pretty smart. You have a lot of it in Ireland. Rain is correct. Vegas means the meadows, which means water and grains. Two things Vegas does not have is water and grains. These are not real trees, guys. You have to bring all these in for it's originally a desert. Now, moving forward, we're going to see the King of Kings, the brand new governor of the guy that lives in that yellow building in front of us. He's in room 304. He dresses up like Hugh Hefner. He has a broken leg right now. I broke it for him. Okay. Beat the horn, give him some time there. Alvina. His name is George. Everybody, welcome the brand new governor of Las Vegas. Everybody, the new governor, George. Vegas, Governor George. Governor. For real? I can't make this stuff up. Okay. Really easy to find a bonus account. Yeah, it's pretty. I bring it up for you. Okay. Really good Italian place right here. That's real quick. Guys, look at this. Chapel right here, real quick. All right, everybody. So now, here's the deal, guys. Chapel, especially my friends in front. Here you go. Ready? It's a normal chapel to the left, guys. And then in the back part of it, back part of us, you see in a minute, it's a drive-up. You drive up to the window when you get married. What a classic view that is. Hey, what do you want to do? Hey, let's get a burger and a fry, and I'm going to marry you at the same time. You get a shake to go. Right over here, guys. Look, it's a drive-up. Yeah, drive up window in the chapel, guys. I can't make this stuff up. On the right side, All-Star, Colin Silver, Rick, Chumley, Haas. Right over there, on your far right side, one block over. They're finishing up construction, guys. There'll be our stop in a couple of months. We used to stop there all the time. That's coming up again. Shortly, guys, so you know that. Over there, and you see where that big pole is across from it? Again, that's where you take the big shuttle. You gotta drop out there, you have on the back out there, and they'll get you back to us. Pretty simple. Now it's time for Fremont Street experience to learn. Has anybody been in my bus been to Fremont Street? Okay? And that's that, correct? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Now, do you agree with me? Fremont Street is not Sesame Street. The word picture is something totally different on Fremont Street than the word on Sesame Street. Mr. Rogers is not wearing pants on Fremont Street. Is that true? Very good. Now, is it rated PG? No. Is it rated NC-17? No. Is it rated V for Vegas? Yes. So, the best way to explain Fremont Street. It's definitely not your grandmother's Oldsmobile, okay? It is definitely from 8 o'clock till about 1 o'clock. Crazy fights, action, you name it. So, know that the light show guys will go on from 8 till 7 o'clock till about 1 in the morning. Top of the hour. You have zip lining going on top. You have craziness going on with all the characters that are around that area. There's 12 million lights to give you a light show. There's usually live bands. This weekend we have Stone Temple Pilots. And then they're going to start their own light show for themselves, guys. So that's going to be pretty awesome, too. Here's some artwork, guys, on the wall right here on your. So we're talking about artwork. The artwork's over here, guys. Also, there's zip lining. If you want to get married in Dennis, get married in Denny's. The D is part of Derek Stevens. Derek Stevens' dream of having the casino was doing for the sheriff. And here we go, guys. This Fremont right over here, you might want to do that. Great for souvenir shopping during the day, for sure. Now, the Bomb Museum is coming up next, guys. The Bomb Museum will give you the history of Las Vegas. There's no tour guide needed. If you want to do the moonshine tour, this is going to be moonshine for, I think, a good duration of it. So the Bomb Museum is something that you learn a lot of things out here in Las Vegas. There's a lot of crazy different facts, a lot of different artifacts too. Well, the history of every city from the mob. From the New York mob to the Cleveland mob to the Detroit mob. To the Miami mob. Anybody leaving us here? Alright. Elvini, we got people leaving us here. We got our good friends leaving us. So here we go. Remember, every 40 minutes, guys, the next bus will come by and pick you guys up. Yeah. For you. If they had girls in bikinis or whatever. If they had the Hollywood sign, they had the Golden Gate Bridge. And they were California. But no. Nothing. I mean, the average person like, here in California, yeah, well, of course I want to go. I mean, if it was Hawaii, of course I'd go there right away. So no way. All right, then we're going to figure where you guys are from. You guys from Colombia? Argentina. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So you guys, because you have those Colombian cheeks. My girlfriend has Colombian cheeks. Those are good cheeks. Cheekbones. Very good cheekbone. That's good. Yeah, that's muy bueno. Very good point. Very point. Very good. Okay. Now, here's the deal. Main Street Station. What do you expect to find in the Main Street Station? Main Street. Okay. It's a brewery. You'll find drinks in there, that's for sure. So that was up to its name. Okay. A couple things we need to know real quick. If somebody again asks you if you're really down in the Old Vegas, this is Old Vegas. So we're going to learn about Old Vegas as we're done. Now, this is New Vegas downtown. Circa established itself in the year 2020. Circa is owned by Derek Stevens. He owns about 3 different casinos here in the downtown area. This has the world's largest sports book. It has the world's largest TV screen that goes 3 stories. So basically it goes from the bottom here, guys, to the ground, honestly. So about the third level up here. It's really, really, really big and crazy. We're having 21 plus to go. They're not, there's anything naughty's happening there. We just do something to it. I don't know. Plaza Hotel, we're going to talk about it in a minute. That's been a minute, guys. This is going to be a really, really awesome little area with a variety of updated things including the farm. On the left side is a world famous the Nugget. The Nugget got real stuff and stuff. 1977 and Steve Rogers over. When he was 29 years old. The slide that goes down 3 stories into a shark tank. So that's really fun. If you want to get into sharks, you know, it's scary. They'll be, you know, protecting the wall. But they look at you like, why are you swimming there? Hello. No, on the right, guys, this is a performing arts center. So the Royal Albert Hall in London, is that correct? This would be our rendition of it on the right side. The Smith Center, very easy name. Thank you England for that name. Okay, very familiar name. Are you the Smiths? Who wouldn't know? Okay. Now the deal is, guys. The deal is, my friends. The Smith Center, very, very nice. Currently we have Annie. I'm just going to show Annie people playing that right now. Switch over to the Nutcracker in about a week from now. Priceless. When you go in there, it's all beautiful, guys. Kept by a guy named Myron. A guy named Myron's doing it, guys. You know it's going to be neat. This guy named Bruce, you know it's going to be sloppy. So, no, if you ever come here to Vegas, you want to see what Broadway shows here. There's a variety, and they're all here. There's nothing on the ship on Broadway right now. No, 2 things here. Over your left shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. It's me. Hi. No. I have another one to watch. There's 21 solar trees in front of our city hall. Now, it's cold out here, guys, but it's sunny. It is sunny here 351 days out of the year. If you go to Fremont Street later, you'll see all those lights. It's all run on solar power. 85% of downtown is run from those solar trees. So know that. At nighttime, that you see those lights on that solar tree, they flitter. It's actually still the sun working to get through those trees. So it's pretty wild, guys, at nighttime. How much the sun is actually working when there's no sun outside. Now, history. Right side, we're going to talk about the trains on the right side, but let's talk about stuff beforehand. Who started Las Vegas? Smiths? You're sorry, Smiths. Who started Las Vegas? He's done his research. The Indians did start Las Vegas, but they never proclaimed it their land. It was the Mormons that came from Salt Lake City that proclaimed the land. So the Mormons get credit for claiming Las Vegas. The Indians were here. Very good. You did learn this. Okay. Cambridge. To the Cambridge. Now, here's the deal. The Mormons were here, guys, from 1855 to 1905. Las Vegas was about as fun as the bottom of my shoe. There was nothing to do. And then, guys, in 1906, the United States of America wanted to finish something that Abraham started. Lincoln started. He started the Union Pacific Railroad. If you look to your right, that's the Union Pacific Railroad right there. The Union Pacific Railroad had to be built from Salt Lake City to Los Angeles, California. In the middle of it was a little township called Las Vegas. Started by the Mormons. 8-hour layover in Las Vegas. What were you doing for 8 hours with the Mormons? Good answer. Nothing to pray. But Las Vegas needed to make money at that time. The Mormons wanted to make money at that time because they wanted to grow further and further up and build castles. So the deal is, the Mormons would go with the Clarks, not the Smiths. The Clarks, and we're in Clark County, Nevada. They would go, they were the government of the city. They would go up to the government of Nevada and legalize for the 8-hour layover drinking, gambling, and shenanigans. Now, shenanigans, what are they? Shenanigans is an all-night party of, we have kids, if I had kids on the bus, ice cream, cookies, and cake. But since I don't have kids on the bus, ice cream, cookies, and cake, adults fine. Everybody understand that? So know that. Now, the deal is, my friends, the deal is, from the year 1907 to 1927, the city was going crazy. It was making a lot of money. Everything was legalized. But in 1927, the train went on strike. Once the train went on strike, they got rid of it. And then in 1928, we ran out of something important. What did we run out of in Arizona, Colorado, and Nevada? Water. If you run out of water, what do you have to build? It's a cuss word all of us can say. Huh? Everybody say, damn. One more time, damn. Alvina, say damn. Damn. Okay. So we had to build a dam. And the dam was built in a city called Boulder City. Boulder City was run by the United States government. No drinking, no gambling, no shenanigans. But in Vegas, run by the Mormons, you had drinking, gambling, and shenanigans. Something totally opposite of whatever we were supposed to put together. So here's what happened next. So what happened next, guys, is that our buddy LaBelle, the dam was done. All the people moved from Boulder City to Las Vegas. And then all of a sudden you have 8,000 people here in Las Vegas. And this attracted the guys that we know as Bugsy Siegel and the Mafia. So they came out, they were bullying people for money. I would say bullying people for money, guys. They would get the money, and Bugsy would start building a casino on what was known as Route 91. I'll get back to that in a minute. Let's talk about this stop here. If you wanted to jump off the top of the building, that means you in front. This is your stop. If you wanted to get to the top of the building for observation, this is your stop. If you wanted to go to the West Gate, or Circus, or wait for the Fontainebleau to be built, this is your stop. Is anybody leaving me here at this stop? All right, we're good up here, Alvina. Friends, welcome aboard. I'm Chris, and I'll be your driver. Thank you very much for being on the list today. Let's rock and roll. I was finishing up a little bit of the history of Vegas, guys, so let's finish it up. So the Bob guys was, Bugsy were here. Bugsy tried to build the Flamingo, but a gentleman named Buddy Wilkerson happened to build the casino before the Flamingo was finished, right where the Fontainebleau, right where that big building behind the Sahara is, and that was known as the El Rancho. So the El Rancho was your first casino ever on the strip, by Buddy Wilkerson. It was never Bugsy Siegel with the first casino. Now the other thing you need to know is simple. Is also on the strip. The strip was not like this, guys. It was all muddy and dirty. So what they did over the Flamingo, you need to have a perfect day for everybody from downtown to walk to the Flamingo, drive to the Flamingo, where you had bumpy and dirty roads. But the deal is, my friends, Bugsy opened it anyways, and all of a sudden, Bugsy opened it, and nobody showed up for the opening of the Flamingo except for the mob bosses of Jersey and Ohio. So they got rid of Bugsy real quick because they figured Bugsy didn't know what he was doing. But they loved the idea. So they loved the idea so much they went to the Mormons who owned the land of Vegas, purchased 9 different areas to build casinos. And I'm going to do my best to tell you all of them right now. Alright guys, on your left guys is the Sahara. The Sahara Casino guys goes like this. That is where your buddy Samuel knows your headline is. Apparently it's Magic Mike, and Magic Mike got a one dance name Mike in the show. That's funny. Let's see. On your left side is Westgate. Westgate was the international hotel. It was standing in the figures. It was on this place. 934 shows. And the show was still there. Really, Barry Manilow was in that show. Also, my friends, on the right, left, bottom blue. And the bottom blue will be open in 2024-25. They're doing the immaculate job building this casino up. And it was originally $140 million that was bought by, after they spent $600 million to build it, and then they rebought it for $1 million actually. On the right side, it's Circus, my friend, established in 1968. Our buddy Circus is your most profitable casino that on your left, guys. It's the old school Riviera. Even though you don't see the old Riviera, it was famous for quite a few things, including Frank Sinatra's performances here on the strip, which you did basically at the Riviera. And they did some right here on the right side at the Stardust Casino on your right. Now with your Stardust guy, the old Reservoir guys, the Stardust, if you saw the movie Casino, which all of a sudden popped up on my Hulu yesterday, for some random reason, that was 85% accurate of what you saw on in Vegas guys. So all the characters that you saw in the casino were real people. And the real stories about Vegas. Also, you're right, guys, Treasure Island. TI. Is coming up, guys, for a stop on the right side. The open area is the Old Frontier. The Old Frontier, my friends, is where Lena Horne will perform along with the Showgirls. And then on your left, at the lid of the Encore, that was the old Desert Inn, and that's where you had your buddy Dean Martin performing here in Las Vegas. On your right side is our Fashion Show Mall, which happens to be an awesome place with over 238 stores. Your third biggest mall in the United States. Features about 49 different restaurants in there too. A very good Apple store, guys, if you need to get your phone fixed. And in Southern Mall, guys, it's again 240. Almost 292 stores. It's really humongously big. Alright guys, here's our stop for Treasure Island. It's a major stop for a lot of you guys in general. This is your stop for Treasure Island for the win, the Encore. Palazzo, Venetian, Fashion Showman, Resort World, Caesars, Bellagio. What are you going to say, your thoughts to tequila or? Yes, here we go. Is anybody leaving a need here? Alright, so we got quite a few people leaving upstairs. We're upstairs, and then we'll see who will pick it up.
Ja, daar mag hij. Ja.
Jullie zijn niet te vertrouwen.
Ja, daar mag hij.
Ja, dat mag ik. Ik mag ook een rijtje.
Ja, hier.
And thank you guys for riding Big Bus today. Thank you, my good friend. It won't melt today, so we have ice skating rink on top of the bus. I do like your hat, so be careful because your hat might fly. This got super glue, so just make sure you hold on to that baby tight. Welcome aboard. My name is Big Bus Bruce, guys. We're going to cold area right over here with the sun. We'll be back in the sun in a minute. So everybody that just got a brand new ticket, you on the hop off bus in Las Vegas. So here's your deal. Your deal is this. Your deal is, say you just go to the next stop. You want to go see and explore the Excalibur. You can do it. Then the next bus after that'll be 40 minutes after that. This is me, my first, me and Elvin doing the 1 in 320, 1.5 times around, guys. No issues, no traffic issues, no construction issues. Give your fingers crossed on that today. So, because sometimes we can do these tours in an hour 45 to do. Sometimes we can be 3 or 4. So right now we're in good shape. Now, if you hop off the bus, guys, the next 40 minutes later, the next bus will be right there. We're not anticipating any issues going on today. Right, we're at my TI right now. Then we're going to go by the Mirage and talk about the Mirage. If anybody does get cold, let me know. Let me know, my friends, and allow the Vino try and stop at a red light like this one to let you go outside. And again, I'm not trying to chew in everybody's ear, but I'm trying to take my phone. Lozenges to keep my throat going. I haven't touched my cold. I'm not happy with that. But one day I was not wearing a coat on top of the bus. Look what happened. Okay. Now, Australia's been on with me all day, taking pictures. Very nice of him. In the back, very good. I haven't forgotten about you. Okay, so got Venice, Argentina. Twins, where are you guys from?
Canada.
Canada?
Colombia.
Which one's from Canada?
Colombia.
Colombia.
Canada.
What part of Colombia? Miniquia?
Vicencio.
Okay. No, my ex-girlfriend's from Belgium. Okay, so it's all good in the hood. Alright, now, let's talk about a bunch of stuff, good stuff, guys. Let's talk about, you got a limo's on your left, $40 for a ride. 25 to take pictures. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it a ripoff? Yes. But it's something very nice to do in Vegas. That's the main thing. Something nice to take home with you. On your right side, this is what you have to see no matter what you do in Vegas, guys. On your right is the rocks of the garage. Those turn into the volcano. The volcano will go up. That's Siete, Ocho, Nuevo, Rio, and Once. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 o'clock. They leave Las Vegas sometime in 2023. The live surfing on the Hard Rock. Very important thing in Vegas history is about that. Right? So now that volcano leaves Vegas. Adele. UK, she shows up. That's Friday. Garth Brooks announced that he is going to play also at the Coliseum. It's already sold out, so don't look for tickets. On the right side, that happened in 45 seconds. 4 gold emblems on your right is the original Caesar's Palace. 418 rooms, now 4,896 rooms. No room for growth over at the Coliseum. Now, Smith's, Hell's Kitchen. Here's your 411. We got the Smiths from England, correct? Okay. If you cannot get a reservation at Hell's Kitchen, use the name Smith, Johnson, Jones, or Williams. What do? You forgot your driver's license in your room. Grab those. It's a very similar, familiar name, correct? Use the name to get and you want to have lunch or dinner. You guys should keep your IDs. So you go there at any time and say you're the Smiths. They don't take first names. Okay? It's one of the best tricks of all time. And then the Fountains guys are about to go off. They're all dressed up. They're going to do another 3 o'clock show. 3 o'clock. Trees. Washington, 3, 3:30, 3 o'clock, 4:30. See what I mean, guys? So now, but no, guys. Washington Fountains, guys. Must see. Unfortunately, Botanical Gardens shut down yesterday because they're putting together the winter display for holidays. You know that. Now, also, my friends, on the right side, on the right is your Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan for my age group between 21 and 49. Sorry, guys. 21 to 49. That's your age group for the Cosmo. That's where the younger crew hangs out. All the rooms are suites. That's 1. 2, the marquee guys. Just very, very, very nice on the inside, guys. We have an awesome chandelier bar on the 3rd floor. So the deal is, guys, you want to get a good picture without spending money, guys. You go to Walgreens, you get a fake bottle, you get a champagne bottle for $5.99. Pick up the lid. You go on the outside rim of the chandelier bar area, because there's an outside rim where the chandelier goes down. You're outside with a bottle of champagne. You take a picture like you're inside there. At the chandelier bar, and you just saved yourself about $100 because a bottle of champagne or a glass of champagne costs you about $100. And you look like $1 million. It's a trick. It's a great. I have a lot of tricks in Vegas. But in general, guys, also, Wicked Spoon, if somebody wants to do a buffet on the strip, okay? A buffet on the strip. Inside here, the Wicked Spoon, there's breakfast and lunch. There's only about 6 casinos that do buffets in Vegas. A lot of them don't do them at nighttime, okay, my friends? Because of COVID, they said a lot of them said they weren't going to bring them back. and only a few of them did bring them back. So, know that. The best one on Wednesday will be on the strip, a place called The Palms, and they have all-you-can-eat lobster, and it's real lobster. You get to pick your own lobster, and you can eat as much of those lobsters as you want. So put it where if you like the lobster. Say she hates lobster. I give me the look like, get me out of this bus right now. Okay, so out here, city center. Over here, my friends, in this little area right here, Arlington City Center, so you guys know, my friends, very, very expensive, and very, very exclusive, guys, sort of like, it's a little bit over the top, if you ask me. On the left, guys, real quickly, you got Olive Garden next to Target. If you're from the Midwest, you missed the Midwest. On the right side, you've got Dolby Live, T-Mobile Arena. Dolby Live features Lady Gaga, Aerosmith, and Bruno Mars. T-Mobile, the Golden Knights play there tomorrow night. You want to see hockey? And also there's a whole George Strait. On your right side is New York, New York. This is the 1936 rendition of it. On the inside, guys, not as New York as I like. Hershey's is a great place to stop by to get a birthday martini. So you guys know you have birthday martinis for your birthday. So Mrs. Smith, go there and see if they give you a martini. Right there. And by the way, you know his birthday is too, everybody? King Charles' birthday too? So Alvina, you're born on King Charles' birthday, did you know that? So if you don't know, guys, it's Alvina's birthday, my driver. Give her some birthday love, she loves love. Alright, Alvina, they're giving you a lot of love, they're stamping their feet for you right now to give you a headache too. Okay, she says, thank you, your own special way. Okay, Alvina doesn't thank you, by the way. Okay, now, on derecha, on your right, this track over here is gratis, it's free. It is our tram that takes you from Excalibur all the way to Mandalay Bay. And there's another tram that takes you from Park MGM all the way to the Bellagio. So utilize that if you need to, guys. I want you guys to get your steps in, get your exercise in. But also, I want to make sure that you know if you need that, use it. It's every, 12 to 14 minutes, it'll take you from there to Park MGM. They're right next to each other, but it's still much easier to use. Use the tram, guys. You get it spot, especially Park MGM one. Takes you to Aria Cosmos and to the Bellagio. Now coming up on the right, guys, I call it the picture perfect spot because the picture's gonna come out perfect. This is my favorite picture of the entire tour. It's called the Excalibur, the back alley of it. It is built by our present Disney World and Disneyland. As soon as we get past this area, guys, you're gonna want to take your camera out and take a picture of this. It's really great. Built definitely by Disney World. In the inside you find very themed in a casino of the Excalibur of the medieval times, just like on the one next to it, New York, New York, and also the Luxor. So if you leave me now, this means we're Mandalay Bay and Delano. MGM, if you want to see them, we're going to be there in 15 minutes. Does anybody leave? so fancy hat. This is where it gets really windy. So just be aware. Okay, this is another top. I don't want you to use another top hat. Okay. If you do, if I catch it, it's mine. Just know that. Okay. Because I look pretty damn good in that hat. Now, the deal is, it's the windiest part, guys. We're going to go by the airport. Welcome to my new friend on board. Welcome aboard. So, guys, we're going to be going to Las Vegas side. Real quickly, if you ever wanted to be a giraffe, okay, if you ever wanted to see what a giraffe deals with every day, look above you right now and grab a tree or eat a tree. Right above you right now. They're very good. They're right there. Very nice. In case you know that. Now, on your right side is our buddy and our pal. That is the Luxor. So the Luxor goes like this to your right. Hieroglyphics. What do they mean? Well, guys, I got lucky just before COVID. Some dude was sitting in front, a couple seats in front of me, turned around, handed me a card. I thought the card was going to read, I have a bomb, I'm going to blow you up. But the card said, I'm a historian from the University of Cairo, Egypt. So I'm like, holy moly, here's the microphone, tell me everything you know. So what the hieroglyphics really mean is simple. They were designed a lot for the pharaohs not to make, so their children do not make the same mistake they made. And also, they were designed also a lot for keeping records and tracks of their families. So that what the Egyptian culture really did is before the Egyptian culture, they kept the records of their families, but history. They were like the first history teachers. Before it was only kept by clergy. And that's why you have the Old Testament and the New Testament. But the Egyptian culture started to keep all history there before and after. And started to be like, that's like, you know, like they found out what their population was, how many people lived there. So that's what they started. Now, on the right side, it shouldn't matter to anybody, guys, just take a picture of the Luxor right now, just trace in front of it. The pyramid looking really pretty today, guys, with the clouds in the sky type of atmosphere we got going on this week. So know that. On the top of it, guys, is the light. There's 39 xenon lights that'll go on in the 7 o'clock hour this evening, so you know. And again, guys, the one thing you need to know about the Luxor, it's like it looks small, it looks big on the inside, and the inside it's actually small. It's like Embassy Suites on the inside. There's only about 900 rooms inside the Luxor. But on the opposite side, where you see the other buildings, guys, there is also 3,000 rooms, which looks like business offices, but they're actually rooms. It looks so weird to me. Always has. All right, right side, really quickly. Mandalay Bay, really nice rooms, right for summertime. Okay, right for summertime. Now, the deal is, my friends, that Mandalay Bay has 12 acres of pool area. So if you're here this summertime and you want to show up for your 12 months and you've got the pool, you can do that right here. They also have really is. A get-together. A get-together of how many people do you think? Now when I thought you were really smart, you let me down. A convention, guys, in Las Vegas, or any place, is when 6 people get together. So guess what we are on our bus right now? For a convention. Very good, don't worry. Okay. So guys, 6 people. Now, let's talk about last week what you missed convention-wise. Australia, you know what you missed? The Coroners Convention. What do you do at a Coroners Convention, guys? What do you talk about? Hey, let's talk about debt. Hey, what do you want to talk about tomorrow? ceremony. What are we going to talk about? That. What? Evil. And something of being a coroner. Let him know I'm a coroner's convention. Now, convention you need to come to. July. The only reason to come here in July is the International Ice Cream Convention. But that's open to the public. That's free ice cream. March, Pizza Convention. The stupidest convention again. A couple more of them. The Concrete Convention. Concrete. What do you want to talk about? Here's a brick. Hey, what do you want to talk about tomorrow? A brick. Okay. How do you want to lay the brick down? That way or this way? Okay. Very good. So, guys, this is what people do. Six people get together over there. They don't have a show that go to a perform. They're dressed up like showgirls. The photographer is not a real photographer. It's my bad. Stand to the left of it or stand to the right of it. Now, the one thing you need to know about us on Big Bus though is we're going to give you a good opportunity to take a picture. So Morgan, I know you want to get your camera ready for this picture of the Las Vegas side. I'll show you, you know you're ready. So the deal is, the rules on Big Bus is that you're not allowed to stand up and take pictures. That's their rule. You know what my rule is? Stand up and take a picture of Las Vegas side. So here we go, my friend. Go ahead. There's 99 lights around there. There's a really bad Elvis on the left. Elvis! Good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really bad Elvis. There's a big photographer. Guys, I can't make this stuff up, okay? Welcome to find out. Okay. Now, if anybody wants to leave me here for the Las Vegas side, this is your stop. If anybody wants to go to Harley Davidson, this is your stop. If you want to go to the Pinball Hall of Fame, this is your stop. If you want to walk 277 miles to Los Angeles, one, you're out of your mind, and two, this is your stop. Is anybody leaving me here? Elvina, nobody's leaving us here. Looks like Oregon wants to buy a Harley though. Looks like people want to stand in front of us. You want a mini? Small one? Or buy me one then. It's a small one. Buy me one. We'll ride it together. That's where I love how that hat's staying on. That's right. It's really sweet, man. Fortunate about that hat, man. Look at that whole outfit, man. You're my fashion designer. That was your fashion designer of the day. Alright guys, so here we go. You want to play a little game, guys? How to get inside the airport without going through the airport. Ready, guys? Ready for that? Yeah, so here we go real quick. I want everybody to look to the right. There's an opening in the back. You see where they're building the Dream Hotel? In the back area? There's an open gate in the back area. See where that can building is behind it? That's the airport. It's a hangar. Okay, so you look to your right. If you're ready, like there's Southwest, and it's Spirit Airlines gate, and it's Terminal 1. You have a yellow shirt, but quickly, and you're ready to the airport. 577. I didn't count them, but I've been told. But there's there really is about 577 different arcade games in the Pinball Hall of Fame. So you guys know. There's no real Hall of Fame. If you're old school like me, remember the game Pong, the first Atari game, the original Atari Pong game is there, where you look at it and it goes Pong, Pong. Like if you take any kid, like young one that just came up here, and you show them like Pong, like, I mean, what do you use that for? Yeah, like, what's your now on the right side? If anybody wants to marry me today, it's simple. One, I can marry us. $92 to get married here in Vegas. $261 to get married and divorced in the same day. FYI, if you want to do that, it's very simple. Okay, the Little Church of the West Wedding Chapel on your right, guys. Cute chapel, which the doors were open for you guys. Cute little chapel on the right. That's 24 people. On the right side is the Diamond Inn. Diamond Inn on the right side, guys. Right side of the Diamond Inn. And guess what I got to see yesterday? A team lose to a coach that's never coached a game in the NFL or college football. Guys, that's not good. Okay, now the deal is Allegiant Stadium is 66,000. Super Bowl 58 is where that will be over here on your left side. Just announced today, Pink is going to be doing the stadium tour there. Announced on Friday. Taylor Swift's going to be a stadium tour next year. There, we just had Elton John last week. We got Garth Brooks there opening it up. Beautiful stadium, guys. 66,000 there on your left side. It's worth doing a tour there, guys. It's also like an art museum too, with the history of Vegas and the Raiders. Pretty interesting thing inside. All right, friends. When we get to MGM, guys, what we're going to do is everybody on the bus will leave the bus, okay, my friends? And there'll be a 2 o'clock bus that will pick you up right at the pickup point, right where we're dropping you guys off at. It might be there already waiting for you. So it's a good question mark on America's Got Talent live. They sometimes it out for the show. Also, my friends, Luxor and Excalibur are going to go through a lot of changes in the next year and a half or so. So we're putting about $100 million in your renovator. Changes. I'm thinking about bringing back the good ones from Vegas, the Golden Mile River inside the Luxor, which is, I think, I don't know why they ever took it out to begin with. It was just that, they're bringing it back again. Now, on the right side, I suggest you take a picture of the Tropicana. The Tropicana, my friends, goes like this. The Tropicana leaves Las Vegas on January 1st. That's only about 8 casinos left. It will become Bally's, which is the Flamingo area down here. So you know that, my friends. Here at the Trop. The Trop's been around since 1957, and it was your last Latvian casino. The world's largest casino, guys, MGM. So if we drop you off, if you're not, when we drop you off at MGM, guys, one, the next bus starts up at 2, so you guys know, and it'll be on the right side. 2, if you're leaving me now, it's for MGM, New York, Tropicana, Cosmopolitan, Planet Hollywood, Paris, Aria, City Center, Bellagio. These are all your picture of that bus right there on the right. That bus leaves at 2 o'clock, my friends. Okay, my friends, so come on down. Thanks for joining me for your little trip, guys. We'll see you guys soon, I hope.